everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to go to work, time to go to school, time to go somewhere. Um, hi, in today's show, story time is going to be about, well, actually, I'm driving, as you guys can see, over here on the side. I am driving, so I can't really keep my eyes on the screen. However, I am here with you guys, and I just wanted to say hi and thank you everybody for watching my show. I didn't get as many views as I expected, but I mean, I still got more than a lot of people would get just for a first video. So anyways, the police is in front of me. I'm very scared of the police. I don't know why, because I shouldn't be scared of them. But anyway, so the next thing I wanted to, ooh, they're about to pull over this guy. Anyway, so today's story is gonna be about ghosts. I'm about to tell you guys a story of a situation that happened to me and my brother a long time ago. The reason I'm telling this story is because it's still fresh in my mind, even from, I believe I was like about 8 or 7 and my brother was like 6 or 7 and I was like 8 or 9, because we had like a year and a half apart. So anyway, so the crazy thing about this story is we were both able to see the same ghosts. Okay, so starting off just by saying, this story started off with my brother. Okay, I had always saw things as a little girl, but my mom had convinced me that it was my imagination, and I would just ignore most of it until it just finally went away. However, with my brother, she wasn't as, adamant about making him believe that it was no such thing as ghosts as she did with me. So he was waking up every day telling everybody that he keeps seeing ghosts. My mom kind of like, yeah, I heard this before type thing. And she didn't really want to hear it, So on the way to school, I asked him, like, what's going on, And he's like, every night 3 ghosts come and visit us, and they stand over us, and they look at us. And I was like, man, what do they do? He said, they don't do anything. They just look at us, they point, they laugh. I said, they laugh? And he was like, yeah. And he said he's just scared of them, And then so I'm like, okay, I understand, So I'm like, okay, tonight, when we go to sleep, I'm gonna try my best to not sleep really hard, and I'm gonna, wake me up. So he goes, if you move too much, they'll disappear. So I said, okay, well, I'll try not to move too much. That's all we can do, And then so, lo and behold, nighttime came. It's time to go to bed. He wanted me to be ready for him to wake me up. He assured me that it happens to him every night and believed that this night wouldn't be any different. So I was like, okay, let's try this. So we did. And so what happened was, we went to sleep. I ended up going to sleep towards him, facing the closet. He told me the ghost come out the closet. The closet door was closed, so I made sure of that. first of all, just to give him a little relief, And then the other thing was that not only the closet door, I just wanted to make sure I was facing him, and I was trying not to sleep hard, and it was just a lot going on for me to be so young. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm trying to find a more quiet place to park right here. I was like, okay, let's do this. So anyway, I hope you guys don't mind if I eat my breakfast. Let's call it a mukbang story time, okay? And then, so anyways, so that night we went to sleep, and I was awakened by my brother. He was grabbing me, and he was tapping me like this. And I almost was like, what do you want? But because I forgot, I was asleep. But I didn't. I opened my eyes, and I saw the closet door open. It was swinging open as I was opening my eyes, like slowly though. And so I'm like looking at it like, what the hell going on here? So a head peeked out. A man with a hat. But it wasn't a man. It wasn't an actual man. The man was made out of, the only way I could describe it is, the closest thing to it is like a cross between smoke and like a super white light that was transparent. Like it was transparent. Like it's really hard to describe this type of white because it's not like a white that we have here. So it's kind of hard to, the best way I could describe it is like a cross between smoke and transparency. You can see through it, but it was like made out of smoke. But you could tell that it wasn't like solid, if that makes any sense. So it was almost like what you would think a ghost is, like you can see through it. Anyways, so a man with a hat, he tipped his head out the door. And I was like, okay, that scared the shit out of me. So I was frozen in fear at this point. And so my brother's like grabbing me like and squeezing me. Like he's like pinching my skin. So I pulled myself off of him. Next thing you know, the door kind of popped and it swung open some more. And another man came out. Not the first man I saw. Another man came out. This man had on like a farmer suit. Like with suspenders and like the old farm, we used to wear them back in the day. Like we would unhook one side and thought that was cool. Well, he had on some, I forgot what you call those, overalls. He had on some overalls and a long sleeve shirt, and he looked like he was from back in the day. He came out and he walked out real slow, and he was just looking at us. And he stepped over to the side, and another man came out the closet. This man, he looked like an old pastor from back in the day. He had on a hat with a straight rim going all around in a circle, and the top of the hat was like just round like this. It wasn't like the hats that you see today. And his collar was really weird. It was long, like the collar part. You know how you button it and then have the collar that flip and the collar hangs right here? The triangle part of the collar, it was like, it was hanging extra low. Like it was 2 times longer than an average collar. Let me see what else I remember about them. He had on like a suit with just the shirt, the collar, no tie, a jacket, pants. You could see their clothes really good. That's the crazy part. Like you could see their clothes as if they had color and were solid, but they weren't. So it was really weird. But you definitely could see him. The lady, then he steps over to the other side. Then the lady comes out the closet. Now this lady scared the holy shit out of me more than anybody. She wobbled when she walked, so she walked like this. And she was a little fat lady. And my brother really grabbed me when she came out. And she looked at really like mean in the face almost, I think. Not really mean in the face. I ain't gonna say mean in the face. It just was like she wasn't very pleasant to look at. Put it like that. And she was like really like a large lady, kind of shaped roundly, in a weird way. Really short. And she had pearls, like a few pearls, long pearls on, and like a old timey dress that was long, and those bands they used to wear back in the day with like kind of like the old finger wave type of hairstyle with the little feather in the hair and all that. She was kind of like back in that time, like that time where they was doing this and stuff. But anyway, so she comes out and she's wobbling out and she comes up and she looks at us and looks at us and we're just staring at her. We just, at this point, we ain't moving, but our eyes is open and we're just looking. She wobbles on up to the bed and they walking with her and they all coming close together. And when they got she started looking in close like this. And as they got super close to us, I was like, Lord Jesus! And then they just disappeared. And then he was like, did you see him? Did you see him? Did you see him? Did you see him? Oh, he was just like frantic. Mama! Mama! Did you see him? So I was like, yeah, I saw him. I was scared too, and we was both scared to get out the bed. Because we had to walk past where they was to get out the door. So we didn't want to do that. And the next thing you know, we told my mom about what happened to us. And then she in turn told us about a story that happened to her when she was a little girl about a spirit coming to visit her when she was asleep, and it was her mama, and she didn't have a head, but she knew it was her mama. She knew by the clothes and everything else that it was her mama, but it was like the way I described it was the same way to her, and it reminded her of that. And that in a sense validated my stories along with other stories that I've been told by other family members. Um, all I can say is I know this story is fairly short, but I'm saying all this to say that it's something out there. It's something out there. It's something way different than what we think. The way we think the world is not the way it is. It's not. What we think, like, we don't see these things. It's too many thousands and hundreds of thousands of people seeing shit that are not supposed to be a part of our reality, but we seeing it. We seeing it for a reason. I've had so many experiences throughout my life. I saw ghosts. I saw spiritual entities that I don't know what it is, which I'm gonna do a video on that. I have saw um, all kinds of things. I saw things flying over my head, which I didn't know what they were. Especially when I was young, oh my God, I saw so many things throughout my all the way into my adulthood, all the way until like I was 18, 19, my experiences started slowing down. And then at a point in my life when I got married, I started having different type of spiritual experiences. Like it was on another level. But I'm going to try to share a few of those experiences with you guys on video until I can get my book out. Um, um, the book is going to be called It's Something Out There and It Isn't Us. And I think that's an appropriate title. Like if you think it's going to be a good book or if it's something you might be interested in listening to. If you have any other suggestions of what you think a good name for the book will be, definitely leave a comment. like, share, and subscribe. I'll be sharing more videos with you guys. I had another video that I had made, but I decided not to put that one out yet. I'm gonna redo that video, so that's why it took me so long to come out with another one. But I'm looking forward to seeing where this is gonna take me, which I know it's gonna take me far because I said it was. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you another time.